Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso are leaving ECOWAS, and here is why.
Here, we will explain why we left the ECOWAS and where we are going. Remember that it was in 1975 that it was created, and it was created for the majority of state leaders, putschists, as they like to say. It was the military who took the power and took the responsibility to create ECOWAS so that there is a real economic growth of the people inside this space. Later, the so-called Democrats invited themselves to the heads of our states. They completely emptied the community of its foundation. When on July 26th, Niger decided to take its destiny into their own hands, we were surprised to see ECOWAS appear after some days with a force awaiting. Where was this force when thousands and thousands of Nigerians were killed by terrorists? Where was this force when thousands of Malians of Burkina Faso died under the bullets of terrorists? They said that by force, they were going to evict the valiant sons of Niger who took the destiny into their own hands. Do you think that these are women who are in Niger? There are fighters there. The Nigerian army are warriors. They have been fighting for years. It is not a parade army or a peacekeeping army. And the armies of the ECOWAS have decided to unite. We are waiting for this force. These so-called Democrats must understand that when thousands of Nigerians die in hospital beds due to lack of electricity or lack of medication, it is a crime. They are responsible for these sanctions. They are responsible for these deaths. The same thing happens in Mali. With Burkina Faso, we have indirect sanctions. Because people must understand that when they take their orders from the other side, they come and do everything to apply it. It is shameful. Some have decided not to provide electricity to our countries. It is not free. We pay, and it contributes to their economy. They tried to make Mali suffer, and of course by ignoring all the texts and not giving electricity to Mali, hoping that the population would revolt. It didn't work. When it lasted, some were forced to make their own people pay by increasing the cost of electricity. It will increase again. This gives us several lessons. Several lessons in the sense that the independence we take, the sovereignty we take, we must do everything for it to be. They gave us very good lessons, and we understood them very well. Some closed their ports, which goes against all international texts, because you can't close a port in a landlocked country. They did it. They violated the texts. The international community didn't say a word. No one spoke in the ECOWAS. But in the ports, we don't let our goods pass for free. We pay. And those who do it collect the broken pots today. And I think it's a lesson for them too, that we must never apply the instructions of their masters. They must understand it forever. The ECOWAS never made a statement to congratulate a victory of our armies. The ECOWAS only condemns the end of the world, and very rarely when there are massacres. Where is this ECOWAS of peoples? In short, we can't mention all the harm that was done to our peoples, but we have decided with all our heart and conscience to withdraw and focus on our common organization, which is AES. Why are you afraid? Remember that there is no fear, because by prospecting and putting us to work, we have noticed one thing. Recently, some have decided to prohibit the export of certain food products to Burkina Faso. Very well. They have given a deadline. We will ensure that at the end of this deadline, we will prohibit the entry of these products into our territory. We are capable. We are capable, and we are very capable. We have had a lot of experience this year, and I can assure you that in terms of food, Burkina Faso can be self-sufficient, and we have brave peasants. We will put everything in place so that our peasants can work their land and cultivate it with dignity. And I challenge anyone who doubts this, that if we decide today in Burkina Faso to be the first exporter of cocoa in 3 or 5 years, we will be. Because we can. On industrialization, several projects are underway for 2024. We are not going to quote them here, but we are going to do everything we can to make this project happen in 2024. When you talk about the economy, some people, when you listen to them, feel pity. They don't even have the courage to make the people understand that there is less than 5% of economic exchange between the states of the ECOWAS. Because everything we export comes from the space outside the ECOWAS, our imports for the majority. And everything we export comes from outside the ECOWAS. The intellectual dishonesty of some makes them unable to say it, because they are slaves. They can't tell you that so that you can be confident. But I invite you to remain confident, serene, unperturbed, because we can. We can have this independence, both in terms of food and in terms of industry. It is possible, and we are on this path. So, the words that tend to scare you, that tend to sow panic, you have to leave them. We will get to work, and we will get there. And to finish, I call on all the people of the AES, through you, to remain united and united. All suffering has an end. The struggle that we have engaged in is hard, but you have to keep your head on your shoulders, because the fatal weapon of imperialism is still manipulation through communication.
Parce que l'arme fatale de l'impérialisme reste la manipulation à travers la communication.
Know how to recognize the local valets. Know how to recognize the slaves of the saloon. Know how to recognize everything that we owe you to come and sell you false information. For yourself, remain calm and do not divide yourself. Because imperialism has 1,000 tricks up its sleeve. You have to be vigilant, vigilant and very vigilant. Thank you, the VDP, of the different cities that watch day and night so that our country remains standing. So pay tribute every day to the FDF and the VDP who fight on the front. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you to all those who have moved here to entertain us. Thank you to those who are outside, who have not been able to access to come in. It is homeland or death.
One of the primary reasons for the withdrawal from ECOWAS is related to the security situation in the region. Niger, Burkina Faso and Mali have been grappling with a rising tide of violence from terrorist groups like Boko Haram and the Islamic State in the Greater Sahel. These countries have argued that ECOWAS have not done enough to address the growing threat, and their decision to leave is a signal that they may seek security cooperation elsewhere. The countries that have decided to withdraw from ECOWAS have also cited economic and developmental concerns. For many years, the organization has focused on creating a common market and promoting economic integration in the region. However, some member states feel that progress has been slow and that they would be better off pursuing their economic goal independently, rather than as part of a regional bloc. Political tensions and disputes have also contributed to the decision to leave ECOWAS. In recent years, there have been several political crises in countries such as Burkina Faso and Mali. These events have strained relations between the affected countries and other members of ECOWAS, leading to concerns that the organization has not been able to effectively manage political crises within the region. Finally, there is a broader concern that the influence of ECOWAS has been limited in promoting regional integration and development. Despite its establishment of over 4 decades ago, the organization is still facing structural and operational challenges. Some member states feel that to accelerate the pace of regional integration, a new approach may be required, one that focuses on direct bilateral partnerships outside of ECOWAS. The decision of Niger, Burkina Faso and Mali to leave ECOWAS has sparked a debate about the future of regional integration in West Africa. Some analysts believe that the move could encourage other nations to follow suit, resulting in the fragmentation of the regional bloc. However, others argue that this may be a catalyst for ECOWAS to reform and better address the priorities and concerns of its members. There is no doubt that ECOWAS faces significant challenges to deepen regional integration and promote development. The decision of Niger, Burkina Faso and Mali to withdraw raises valid concerns about the future of the organization. However, it also presents an opportunity for member states to reflect on their objectives and collaboratively devise strategies that can more effectively address the challenges facing the West African region. And there you have it, guys. Kindly share your opinion in the comment box below, and do not forget to like this video so YouTube can share this video with more people like you. Until next time, cheers and have a good one.